Welcome to the Late Night Ops TV. This is the Late Night Ops here. It's January 27th of a 2021. That's what they're calling it. Hey, so the Late Night Ops is now the fucking Applebee's Ops. I'm gonna be a prep cook at Applebee's. I'm gonna come in the preppy prep cook ops slash dishwasher. Okay, but that's why I'm doing mornings. Uh, but yeah, my main focus is to not let late night ops TV slip. So this is still like priority one, but uh, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be a cruel summer. So, gotta get ahead of myself. And yeah, the government might be sending us fucking money, but uh, I'm not waiting around for that. And yeah, I didn't even get mine yet. I got, when I did my taxes, they found it for me. So that's gonna be coming in my taxes. And I want to not, uh, yeah, I want to just have some on top of that. So the late night ops is going to be late night Optin and uh, the Applebee's ops. Okay, it's the Applebee's ops, late night ops by night. Okay, because the late night opsy ops needed a fucking jobby job. Okay, and you know I support the fucking lockdown and shit, but guess what? I think I think it's like time to like. It's been long enough, and I think people. I mean, hey, they say there's a fucking 70% more contagious one going around. Well, I don't know. Apparently, Michigan University had to cancel all activities because they found the more contagious one there, and it's like, yeah. I do think about it. I mean, I do feel kind of worried, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. But yeah, on the late night Applebee's ops or the Applebee's ops slash late night ops now. Alright. So shout out to fucking Optin. Okay. Hey, shout out to so Twitter is trying to ban the fucking My Pillow guy. And like I don't exactly know much about the. And the thing is, why don't we know his actual fucking name? His pillow. He's always holding his fucking pillow. I seen him at a fucking board meeting or whatever, and he had his pillow. He was thinking about running for like mayor or something, and it's like, well, is he gonna have to carry his fucking pillow around all the time? I don't really know what he's saying, but look, the one guy that they got banned for life on there, that guy. Yeah, I get that one because I mean that guy has a lot of like an extreme amount of like influence and could basically spark a fucking civil war or some shit. So I think he lost his rights after the fucking thing happened. So that I get. But now we're just gonna fucking ban everybody, right? Now it's banning everybody. The My Pillow guy can't have a Twitter account. Now I don't really know what his politics are, honestly, but I'm assuming that the My Pillow guy is not like an evil guy. But I don't exactly know anything about him. But I'm just saying, he's just a guy that he said, "Hey, this pillow fucking sucks, and I need to make a pillow, and it's gonna be my pillow, and it's gonna be my pillow, and it's gonna be so fucking nice, and everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, can I borrow your pillow?" And he's gonna be like, "No, this is my fucking pillow. If you want it, go to mypillow.com." See, he's a business guy, all right? He's a business guy, and he made a pillow. And look, maybe people were hating on this guy, and he might have a great pillow. He might have really figured it out. Uh, and yeah, because I mean, hey, I have a bunch of pillows. I mean, I figured, I guess that's gonna be a thing, you know, the clock. I mean, I like it. I was gonna turn it down, but I think it plays real songs. I can't think of any what they are yet. This one sounds like a real song. I know I've heard that, but it makes me think of like Christmas, but it can't be a Christmas song. I don't know. It does like 5 different ones, and I swear they're like real songs, but I can't think of what they are yet. But I think at some point it'll come to me. So yeah, shout out to a really cool clock. Okay. But yeah, you know, what are we just gonna? Where does it end now? All right. Now that's the thing. Of course, the thing I really do think they should have banned, you know, the dumb guy, the drum guy. Okay, they should have banned him. But that just kind of opened the floodgates now of like, all right, now let's ban the My Pillow guy. Let's ban and then where does the fucking line in the sand come in? All right. Uh, you know, that one of the fucking Backstreet Boys signs up for fucking Parlor, and I didn't even know what the fuck Parlor was until a week ago, and nobody did either. And now all of a sudden, everybody's like, "Oh, Parlor, fuck them." Like, okay, you're just giving them good press. You're getting their name out there. So, I mean, I never even heard of Parlor prior to that. And apparently, it's a choice website for fucking, like, you know, those like far right, like extremist types or something. And I don't support that, but it's like, you know, people are gonna hate on the Backstreet Boys now. It's like, all right, everybody loved the Backstreet Boys, and they were just coming around to it, and now the world's like, hey, fuck them, because one of the guys is a fucking Parlor. You ever think maybe, uh, maybe it doesn't fucking matter? Like, who cares? Like, you know, if he's out there telling the fucking clan to meet at his house and fucking, you know, he has a cross ready for him, then yeah, sure, I would be like, all right, that's kind of not gonna probably want to listen to a guy like that, but I mean, I don't know. Who really fucking cares? And just because he signs up for fucking Parlor doesn't mean anything. I mean, that's just the thing about, it's just starting to be this thing of like, that side that wants the whole cancel thing. That side, first it started as people, and I can think of like at least 3 or 4 people that I actually like seen a lot, and they were canceled. And it's weird. They're like, it's like they fall off the face of the fucking earth. And it kind of sucks. And it's just like now we're on this fucking rampage of all this shit. Cause there's a podcast called The Fighter and the Kid, and then Brian Callen was on there, and I really liked when he was on there, and he has a more like probably like conservative like viewpoint and shit, honestly. But that's the thing. He's a very smart guy, and well, he got caught up in some fucking sexual misconduct, but he denies it. Who the fuck knows? I mean, they can say that about anything, anybody. I mean, nobody even got in trouble, so I don't get how he has to go off the podcast, and I do like the news setup and stuff, but it's just not the same, you know. But yeah, speaking of harassment, Well, they just said on the world news about this offensive tackle Chad Wheeler for the Seahawks. Uh, well, he had to. Well, I guess he choked and locked his girlfriend in a bathroom, and well, he did apologize. So uh, he did apologize. He said he was having a manic episode and he was not on his medicine. So I don't know. She's sounds like she's alive and stuff. I mean, everything's fine, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that one's a little more understandable. That's the thing in the NFL. I don't get a lot of. There's a lot of players that like end up being women on in the NFL, which I don't understand why that's a thing in the NFL. I don't think that wants to be attached to like the league. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're supposed to do about that when it happens. It does kind of suck. It's like, alright. So I mean, he fucking clocked his girlfriend, but you know, he has like a pretty good running average. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do about it. I guess they say 6 games is the penalty, and I don't know. It depends on how severe. I'm gonna give this guy a pass because he apologized and he said he is, even though the Seahawks said they released him, he says he's quitting football to basically get help, and he's retiring. And he said he's having an episode, so I don't know. At least he is trying, and he apologized. So, I don't know how long this guy's been in the NFL, but he's given up his career to focus on being a better person. And yeah, I know there's just a ton of like different ones that like did something. I'm just like, why is that a thing? But yeah, I don't really know what they're supposed to do about it. I mean, I don't know. It obviously really shouldn't be tolerated, but it's like, I don't know. It really depends on the situation, basically. But yeah. So, shout out to that guy. And yeah, I don't know what the NFL does about that. I feel like I guess mention too that yeah, it's like World Holocaust Remembrance Day, and just remembering stuff. I don't know. I find it so dark to like think about or like learn about. Yeah, I mean it's just really dark, and I don't get that about. I don't get that about America. What is up? What is up with what is up with us hating other people and stuff too? Because yeah, I mean there's this guy like uh, there's this guy like Rob Portman. He said, "Look, I'm fucking not going again. I'm out." And and he said because everything is too divisive. Everything is like far this way, far that way, far whatever. And it's just like people just go further and further, and it's just like, and it's like seeing probably more like that now than ever. So he's like done, and I get it. It's too hard to navigate that shit. Cause that's the thing about it. Like either way that's the thing about politics. You're never fucking right. You're either, I don't know. There's just always like back and forth. It's just like, oh, you could state one thing and then some other thing could be stated, and it's like, oh, okay, well that's a good point, and then some other thing could be like not even true, or vice versa, and then it's just like, well, what the fuck, you know? So yeah, I don't blame him. Uh, yeah, it's too fucking stressful. Like I don't get how they could deal with that. Like no matter what you do, no matter what you do, a whole bunch of people are gonna hate you for it, no matter what. So it's just a weird position to even be in, and like, yeah, I mean, you really can't win, basically. So yeah, I mean, that's just how it is, and it shouldn't be like that, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna start banning the fucking pillow guy. And look, I don't know really that much about the pillow guy, but let him fucking have a Twitter. I don't think the pillow guy holds that much like authority. This is like a ex like world leader of like, yeah, I mean, I get it. That's like a lot of power there. But I mean, yeah, I know they banned a bunch of other people throughout time and stuff, and it's just like, I don't know. Maybe they have good reason, but I don't know. It makes me feel weird a little bit. It's like it's like the next wave of fucking all that stuff. It's like, I don't know. But yeah. Hey, I was saying that I was saying that I think or I was saying that like, well, I guess it was a rumor that Aaron Rodgers was gonna be going somewhere else after the season. Well, he says he's not going nowhere. So I mean, hey, he probably is wanting to get a ring again, yeah, again. And they were saying like, yeah, they were saying like the Chiefs, they've only won one in 50 years. Like they won like one of the first ones or something. So they won one last year, and then if they win again, then like, uh, yeah, and it's also like pretty interesting as far as like Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady, the new guy versus like the uh, well, no, I mean, not like senior, but like, I guess what you call him, the senior guy. So I mean, hey, and he's like the best guy. So yeah, I mean, that's gonna be interesting to watch. And I think even though people are like, why does Tom Brady need another Super Bowl? Well, it kind of proves like it just like almost certifies like him. Like basically, that's how I see it. He does still have something to prove, that he can just like take any team and fucking get a ring. Like I mean, yeah, I mean, he dedicated all them years and like won a bunch, and like, you know, he's on his way out probably. And hey, they're gonna be short lived there anyway. So he's got to get it one. He's got to get them one quick anyway. So, but I still see the Chiefs as like the most unstoppable team. Like it's pretty crazy. Like, yeah, when they get the ball, it just feels like nothing's gonna stop it. Like it, they're gonna keep moving and moving. But yeah, I mean, I honestly, I don't know what they're saying, but I honestly feel like the people will probably be predicting the Chiefs win. But yeah, I mean, I'm honestly gonna go for the Bucks. Honestly, like, yeah, I mean, Buck Buckeyes get to say can say Bucks now. Uh, yeah, I mean, but yeah, uh, Drew Brees, he is gone, and they showed Tom Brady throwing a pass to like Drew Brees' son. That'd be pretty cool. And I seen a video. I gotta figure out how to show stuff. But I've seen a video of Peyton Manning. I've seen a video of Peyton Manning, and like he's in a like a basketball game somewhere or something. He's in the he's in the audience, and like the mascot guy comes out, and like hands him a football, and then he throws it to the mascot like deep down on the court, and the mascot didn't get it. He dropped it, but look, he's wearing a fucking big ass cat suit. I don't think he could really get. First of all, he doesn't have thumbs, and that's a big part of catching stuff. Now he could have like barreled it in, but I am not gonna sit here and tell you that it's fucking Peyton Manning's fault. I'm gonna assume that Peyton Manning could probably do it. But yeah, I mean, the guy was also in a fucking mascot thing. So, but yeah, that's cool to see. And shout out to NFL players that are in ads that they're usually funny. That's the thing about it. Like I actually like most of them. The Baker Mayfield ones are really good, and then the Patrick Mahomes ones and the Aaron Rodgers ones of State Farm. I think they're actually pretty funny. And like I think the Hulu one is funny because they're like openly like making fun. They like have a couple ones that are like openly making fun of the fact that like they're getting paid to do it, and it's like kind of funny about it. But I mean, hey, I think it's cool, and yeah, to shout out to good commercials. I always think I always think there's been. It seems like commercials have been like. I don't know. I feel like commercials have been more funny recently. Like a lot of them, they're actually pretty good. But yeah, yeah. Shout out to the uh, Baker Mayfield and State Farm, or Baker Mayfield ones in the State Farm, Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Hey, guess what? So you know how those one guys in our place, they like stormed the fucking like Capitol. Well, now Russia is like, hey, guess what? It's fucking our turn to fucking turn up and shit. We're gonna overthrow shit or something. So something's going on over there. I'm speaking pretty like, uh, what's the word? Like not knowing that much about it. Basically, I just heard a little bit on there, and it's like, I guess I guess Putin tried to like poison some guy that was like a leader or something, and then he almost died, and then he came back, and then they put him in jail or something. And I guess the people really like him, so I'm just gonna go with the people, honestly. But yeah, yeah, I don't get Russia. It seems I don't still get it. It just seems it always seems like very dark and like scary. Russia. I think Russia's kind of scary, but uh, as far as like the uh, way it looks, like the architecture and shit, like it is pretty unique, and like I feel like it'd be pretty amazing to see. But it's also like I don't know. They just seem kind of sketchy. They're always doing sketchy stuff. They're spying on stuff, doing stuff over here. It's like, guys, look, mind your own business, all right? You handle your shit. We'll take, you guys are fine. You take care of stuff. We'll take care of stuff. And let's just, like, you know, let's help out. We don't gotta be, like, spying on each other and shit. Let's just, like, talk, all right? Russia, you know? So, yeah, shout out to Russia. You're always being sketchy and shit. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but I thought people liked Putin there, but maybe that's just the image that he puts off. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to think of Putin. I don't really know, but yeah, I mean, shout out to that, and yeah, Russia, whatever's going on, like I don't know. I hope it works out and stuff, and yeah, I mean, we can all just like, you know, not worry about that or whatever, you know. Yeah, they're saying Yeah, and like, are they sharing? Are they sharing vaccines and stuff, or like, are we doing all the like foot in the bill and shit? Like, I think they're trying to make their own or something. Like, we should, and I don't get that about why there's like different varieties of fucking vaccine. Like, should they all just be kind of the same, or did they come up with three different fucking vaccines, or what is that about? Are there three different vaccines, or is it? I don't get that. And like now they're gonna say like, "I'll get this Johnson and fucking Johnson uh, vaccine," and I know that's gonna be the one that's probably gonna be massively out there, and because it's like a one shot thing. But yeah, I'm glad I got time to think about that. So that's all fucking weird. Hey, you know what? Honestly, so I be thinking like Kanye's like fine and all like I don't really think of him like that. I think of him as just like he's gonna be fine. I never really thought about the like gravity of like what he's actually it's happening to him like really and like yeah, that's why I say give him more time because I don't know what he's feeling and like yeah they showed I seen something of him like yelling at Chance the Rapper yesterday and like that's just like a little clip and it's just like who knows what he's feeling or going through uh, and yeah I think people should actually be I've never felt I don't know it's just because he's been silent I don't know we don't know how we don't know how he feels so it just makes me wonder like I hope he's alright and shit and like and yeah I never really even thought about it because I just see him as like you know I don't know I just never think of him like that but like he is like a normal person too and like and yeah I mean that's gotta be fucking tough because they actually have like kids now together and that shit and it's like yeah I mean and yeah I mean I don't think any. I don't think I ever really thought that would happen. Honestly, I don't know why. I just never thought it would happen. I thought they were pretty set, but yeah, I mean, that's what they're saying, and it seems like it's gonna happen. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm pretty like one. I'm pretty much one new music too, but damn, like, uh, but honestly, it sounds like, uh, it sounds like Kanye has nobody to like the the only person that he would like probably listen to or like that would go against him and tell him something's not right is like Kim. Like she's probably trying to like she's like telling him like he needs to like take care of himself mentally and like I don't know. I think she's trying to do good, but he. I mean, I don't really know what happened. And that's really none. It's really none of my business. I'm just saying like, uh, yeah. I mean, so yeah. I mean, I hope we hear something. You know, and but yeah, I would not be rushing him on the music and stuff. Like, it's kind of like a pretty yeah. It's not just a headline. It's like a real. I mean, it's his personal, very personal life. So I mean, give him time, and hopefully, he says makes some kind of appearance somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I guess he's working on a documentary about the album. So there'll be something like that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, but yeah, I mean, that's just if he was. That's not. That's it's just because like we haven't really heard much, and that's. But he's gone like silent and stuff before, and it is personal. So But yeah, yeah, that kind of sucks. And all that. It's they're saying that they're saying that the Super Bowl is gonna be a fucking super spreader event, and it's like I don't know. It's just I think a lot of people are really just getting sick of it. I mean, and it sucks because it's like, hey, guess what? Uh, Level 2 of fucking Corona coming at you. This one's higher percentage. Like, I don't know. It just sucks. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping they still do the fucking Olympics. It just like it's obviously a very important like thing, and I haven't really, I've seen it a little bit and stuff, but I want to like try to see it more and hopefully they can do it, and them stopping doing that would be really crazy because it sounds like it's not hard or it's pretty hard to fucking stop the Olympics, but it sounds like they're gonna do it and stuff. And like, I don't know. I say let's do the fucking Super Bowl. Let's I don't know, be safe or whatever, I guess. But like, I don't know. I think people are just like, can we just do one thing? Like, cause I mean, hey, I don't know. Maybe everything is just being impatient, but I just you're stuck between like feeling that way or like getting a weird vaccine and stuff. It's just like, um, and that's the thing. Uh, those companies, they're all profiting off the fucking vaccine, which I guess they do have to buy it, but it's just like that's why it makes me think they're like rushing it, maybe. But everything, I don't know. Everything seems fine, I guess, but uh, they have a reason to rush it because they're like they want to make it, and then bam, they just like hurry up. So I don't exactly like that. Mike DeWine, he's gonna make it 11 o'clock for fucking curfew. It just seems. I mean, it's like I get it, but it's just like I don't know. It just feels like it's never gonna fucking end, bro. But they're already talking about like putting schools and stuff back normal, and it's just like, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, germs are gonna be everywhere no matter what, really, and yeah, I mean, I think people are just getting impatient, really, and I kind of definitely feel that. But yeah, this shit's going pretty slow. I was trying to see if the president could smoke weed. People are saying that like, well, if he's in D.C., it's legal. He can smoke weed. So that'd be. I don't know if that'd be a good thing if the president smoked weed, but maybe the whole world leaders can meet up and they can all meet up and they can smoke a bunch, or not a bunch, but smoke some. They have a little round table already. The world leaders can meet up. They all smoke, and they start. They talk about other stuff, and there's like peace and stuff. But yeah, a shout out to 10 TV here in Columbus, actually, because there's some clip of this going around of the weather guy doing a cartwheel, and the Siri's reaction is pretty funny. She's like, "What the fuck?"
Yes, I just did a cartwheel on TikTok. Yeah, I can't do that. I could do the back handspring. I don't have enough room in the studio. That's the problem right now. Our producer is probably laughing. Anyway, 45. I'm kind of hurt myself. I'm not just kidding. I'm seeing stars there.
I don't get why. I don't get why devices are trying to like tell you when to turn it down. There's like I noticed on the phone, on the iPhone, that like several times it'll be like turned up all the way like in the car on the Bluetooth thing, but it's not. It's turned all the way up, but it's like going through a speaker, so it's really not that loud. It's just like pretty normal sound, and it'll sit there and turn it all the like halfway down, and like try to tell me. I'm like, look, you're a phone. Don't worry about it. All right, I will decide what I want to do with it. I don't need you turning it down halfway. It's like, don't do that. You're a phone. You don't tell me what to fucking do, okay? I'm gonna sit here with a fucking phone. Tell me what to do. Now, I'll admit, since I've been doing the Apple, I think Siri is not, first of all, not that useful. But it is kind of fun, but it's like to a limit. It's just like, just something fun, right? But it's not, I wouldn't even say it's that useful. And I've seen that thing, uh, Jimmy Fallon did like a segment where they like ask Amazon, what's it called? Alexa. They ask Alexa to, I don't know. They do a game where they like try to get make Alexa say a certain word by like asking it different questions, and it almost if you yeah if you think that's a fucking ad for Alexa, let me tell you, it makes Alexa look like shit. Uh, it's pointless. But that's the thing. It's at a comfortable level, and I mean, some people say you're bugging your whole fucking house with one of those things. Well, I mean, that's the thing about all that kind of stuff. I mean, I wouldn't welcome it, and obviously wouldn't want that. But it's just like, I mean, it's not like what are they gonna pick up from me? It's like, I mean, they just be wasting their fucking time. But it's also like, that one guy proved that they're like spying on us and shit. But I mean, that's what I think about. I mean, it's just like, I don't really, I obviously think that'd be really weird and like terrible. But it's also just like, I mean, you know, they're not gonna. I mean, they're just gonna hear a bunch of like crazy shit, like stuff. And if they, but Alexa overall is not that useful, really. But it's like a comfortable level of like it doing that. I mean, yeah, it seems like useful at times. And I figured out how you can call Siri, like whatever name, like you can call Siri a bitch but you have to say it at the very end. You have to say, "Hey, can you turn?" And they call the light torch, even though it's a flashlight. And I have to keep doing the torch by saying it because I can't exactly figure out where the like flashlight or torch, whatever they want to call it, is. But yeah, that's the most useful part of it so far, really. But I tried to do it with the driving and like saying it, but it won't let you do it for YouTube. Uh, and that's actually currently my fucking music player, basically. Which I was doing Spotify, but they have like a free version of it, and like on the computer, the free version of it, the free version of Spotify on a computer is just like every song. There's no limit, and it's free. but on mobile and shit like that, yeah, they have like ads and it just kind of scrambles and shit. But before they didn't have a free version. I was like with Spotify right after I said I'm done with Tidal, and yeah, I mean I could just see that was really not going nowhere anyway, and they just had a lot of issues. But yeah, that's kind of been dead in the water for a while. I think it's still going, but let's just face it, that's not gonna be emerging as like a top one probably. Shout out to Jay Z for moving the fucking net, or having a Brooklyn Nets like owning them or whatever. And yeah, I haven't watched that much like stuff basketball, but I might try it again. Cause yeah, I mean, hey, they need to get this shit back to normal. Uh, I am sad that there's no more fucking Sunday Night Football. Uh, but yeah, I mean, they're saying that they're saying on the news that this guy got his. I thought this was really dumb, honestly. This guy, he got a stimulus check mailed to him, or a stimulus like payment card mailed to him, and he said that he thought it was junk mail. And he almost threw it out. And they show what he's looking at, and it literally says economic payment card. What do you think it is? And he said it doesn't look like official mail. It's like, well, they were saying that about it, that they could be sent out in cards, and it does say at the very fucking top, economic fucking stimulus card. Hmm. What could that fucking mean? Do you watch anything going on? Yeah. So I don't get what was so confusing for him, honestly. But I'm just saying, like, it's pretty obviously a fucking stimulus check, right? But they were saying that people were throwing them away. So, I mean, and here's what's fucked up. They were saying that the people that got sent a debit card, they were saying that the card has a withdrawal fee. So your fucking stimulus check is getting fucking everybody's $3.50 or whatever their fucking fee is. All of that's going back to a fucking bank. So I don't know about that, but it is kind of like a slap in the face a little bit. Cause look, I would, I appreciate it. They're gonna send people stuff. I'm fine with it, but but yeah, I mean, it seems like you know not enough for like people like really needing it. I mean, so it's almost like pointless. And yeah, the 15 fucking minimum wage that needs to go and like and look, they're saying like it'll increase over 5 years. All right, so little by little it'll go up, I guess. And look, I don't know. You could fucking argue in ins and fucking outs. It's all fucking math. And do we really, any of us really know math? No. So we don't really fucking know what's gonna happen. We have no fucking clue. And neither do I. Because one side will be like, hey, this is like good in this way. And they're like, no, it's gonna do this and all that. And I'm like, well, hey, to me, to me, $15 an hour and fucking milk costing more is fine with me. Because it's like, look, everybody's like lowering themselves down. Like, don't you get it? Like, if you're not getting that money, then some fucking rich guy It's just getting richer and richer and richer, and it's like you're just all getting fucked. So I don't see how it's even like possible uh, to live on what some people will be making, because the minimum is actually 880, and I've always been in the like 1050 range at least. But yeah, I mean that's really fucking low, and I know that it's even a struggle uh, making that much, and like obviously maybe I wasn't like super the smartest with money, and I'm still like trying to be better. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they want to send a they want to send a check, but it does seem like a lot, but that's really just to me. But to some people, it's like really nothing. But yeah, I don't know. I think the people are getting fucking weary. They're like, alright, we're fucking ready to. And I hate. It's whether they call it a curfew. Here's the fucking curfew. But yeah, I mean, if it's 70% more contagious than look, it's just gonna fucking go where it's gonna go at this point. They're saying it's not in Ohio yet. But yeah, I mean, it looks like stocks are going the fuck up in like AMC theaters, and like there's some war with GameStop. Look, there's some like war with Wall Street and GameStop right now, and I don't know. GameStop is like I don't know. It's just one of those places where you know I don't know. With trading and stuff, you're gonna get fucking ripped off, and that they're notorious for that. But but yeah, I mean, I think they're doing stuff now. The one over here, literally had like the fucking steel gates down on it for like months. And hey, when this shit's fucking over, shout out to a fucking library. Uh, I honestly will be looking for a lot of like season DVDs and fucking movies probably. But it's also like if you can find it online, then it's probably fine. But like every time I search for something on a stream thing, I can never really seem to find exactly ever. But yeah, yeah. Spotify feels like it's like the Hulu of fucking TV or something. Jimmy Fallon is gonna have Justin Timberlake on Friday. So shout out. And hey, I hope I hope JT can make like some kind of a comeback. But uh, I mean, his last album it has some okay shit, but I mean overall, I think people were a little like, what the fuck about it. So I don't think I don't think his image or like public opinion has probably changed. I think people still like him, so I think when he puts out something, if it's fucking good, then people probably like JT again. Because it feels like the world is like not liking JT that much these days. But yeah, I think I would love to see something new and like, and yeah, I mean, I think if he's gonna wait, he's probably gonna do like really good. So that'll be something. And like, yeah, shout out to Shout out to a bunch of different music stuff I want to come out this year. I want Cuddy's fucking Wizard 2, or whatever it's gonna be called. Their second Wizard album. Dot, the genius. And Kid Cudi, our Wizard. WZRD. So shout out to Wizard 2. It sounds like a fucking Pixar movie. It won't be called that. That's just like what people were like referring to it as, because that's their second album. Which the first album was just self-titled, which I think is always a good idea. But yeah, probably Frank Ocean coming on something. Shout out to The Weeknd for doing the Pepsi halftime show. And shout out to the Super Bowl for being on CBS. Uh, and yeah, shout out to Pepsi. I guess a bunch of companies are like all joining together to do some good stuff. And yeah, that's the thing. People try to act like the NFL people aren't gonna watch no more. Psh. Yeah, well, I don't. People are trying to act like the NFL was like dying out. That's fucking ridiculous. Not at all. The last Super Bowl was the most watched, the mo- the most watched television program. So I mean, the viewership is absolutely there, and people still love the NFL. And like, the last thing I want to fucking see is them trying to get political in the NFL, really, because that's like the one place like where people can just like, I don't know, come together on something and just like have just something fun, you know. Like people can actually come together to it, and that's the thing about it. Like, of course, yeah, I think the whole Kaepernick thing. I think like if he was better, then he probably honestly had more of a voice. But honestly, I support. I wish he could have done something like outside of the field. Honestly, just being honest, because it's just like, look, I don't know why bring that to the game. It's not. I don't know. Do it in your personal time or something, honestly. And look, if that guy was better, then maybe he'd still be in the NFL. It's his own fault. But I also like it. I get his point, but it's also like, guy, you know, leave it at the fucking door, okay? Leave it at the fucking door. But yeah. So yeah, shout out to like we'll see who Twitter goes and tries to ban next. You know, you're gonna have that My Pillow guy clutching his fucking pillow. He's gonna be clutching that pillow real good because they're trying to, or they already banned him. And look, maybe I'll look into what the fuck he's doing, but I don't see much danger in the pillow guy. All right. I mean, just the fact that if he does be a mayor, then he's gonna be the My Pillow guy mayor, because they don't really ever say his name, and I can't say I really care enough to look him up or like look into him. But I think we should just go all crazy banning shit now, okay? Because yeah, I mean, uh, I respect fucking China, but they seem to like try to censor a lot of people and shit, and you know, I'm not trying to see this one. This one I feel like I know is a song or something, but I can't think of. I swear it's like a real song. But yeah, it's pretty cool and stuff. I seen a thing where they combined, or no, there was a live fucking orchestra playing uh, Yeezus uh, with like a composer and shit, and they called it uh, Beethoven. And look, it was pretty fucking cool, and it shows like a lot of the complexity of like Kanye and stuff. So yeah, I mean, shout out to Kanye. I hope I hope he's gonna be alright and shit, cause like uh, you know, I think of him as like just always being like strong and stuff, and then you gotta realize like yeah, he's actually going through a lot, bro. So like just with like yeah, I don't know if it's even I don't know what's going on enough really to say, but it sounds like maybe in some ways like Kim was good for him and stuff. But it's also like she's trying to hold him down in certain ways. It's just like I don't know, but yeah. I hope to see new stuff and yeah, they were saying about a whole bunch of different stuff like another like uh, Watch the Throne, and I want to see a fucking another Cruel Summer. But yeah, with yeah albums as far as we know it are pretty much like gone, and I don't like that, but you know it's just how it is and stuff. And like, look, I'll admit the uh, the iTunes store is probably one of the best ways to find music and stuff. So I do need to do that or try that. Like, I mean, they promote a lot of like the new stuff, and then but Spotify, they seem to be very good at like selecting uh, choices and stuff. Like I like that at the end of the year they give you a little like a little end of the year like wrap up or whatever, like most played stuff, and like they do like playlists every week and like daily stuff, and uh, they always throw in like new stuff they think you like, and they do pretty good, but you gotta pay for the full one. So I mean, they kind of just did a reverse Pandora, and they did pay first, and then they made a free one. But yeah, on the computer, it's full access, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, uh, hey, shout out to fucking Amy Acton, fucking I guess running for Senate. Look, I fucking support you. I think you did good and shit. Amy's acting on the fucking Tenactin Senate. Go for it. Go run with the Senate. And I thought it was really funny that they literally walked over the fucking impeachment things over, and they were like walking all fucking all like a fucking flock of birds or something over there. Like, I mean, look, something's gonna happen, I guess, but I'm kind of fucking over it. But it's not gonna pass or like be a conviction anyway, and I think I hate to say it, but it's honestly probably just a waste of time. And maybe it isn't good, but it's also like I still think like Mitt Romney was saying like, well, if this isn't an impeachable offense, then what is? So I get that point also. But it's also just kind of like old news. Like, let's just fucking leave it in the fucking past here. Like, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, shout out. Uh, oh, hey, there's gonna be a fucking candy mac and cheese from Kraft, and it's for Valentine's Day. Now, do I want to try it? Yeah. But would it be really weird and sad for me to fucking like get a Valentine's Day mac and cheese? For me, maybe. But it's also like, hey, I don't care what you advertise it as. I want to fucking try it. That just sounds crazy. So yeah, I do want to try that honestly, because I've never seen something like that. Like, what is it? Candy mac and cheese Kraft? And it's from Kraft, so they're crafting shit up. Shout out to Kraft. All right, well, shout out to banning the milk. Shout out to Amy Acton. Shout out to Twitter, banning the fucking pillow guy. Let him take his pillow wherever he fucking wants. All right. Uh, yeah, Trump won't be convicted. Let's just fucking stop and get over it. Honestly, like it's not gonna pass, and it just makes it seem like Joe Biden isn't focusing on like real shit, which he's not even working on this. So I honestly say fucking drop it. Honestly. Uh, yeah, maybe the uh, presidents in the world can get together and smoke weed. Shout out to Candy Mac and Cheese. Shout out to Hope and Kanye's doing all right. And yeah, I mean, I can't wait for new music, but take your time. Shout out to the Super Spreader Super Bowl. I think it'll be fine, but you know, we're getting vaccinated, but this shit's if it's 70% contagious, it's just gonna fucking run its course. I don't know, but let's try to get vaccines, but also, you know, it's kind of unstoppable if it's 70% more contagious. That's like a lot more. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers for possibly staying or sounding like he's staying with the Packers, so he's gonna try to get a Super Bowl ring. Another one. Shout out to Russia for acting sketchy all the time, guys. I don't know what's going on over there exactly, but sounds like some shit. So I don't want to get it. I don't really know the whole thing about it, so I won't take a side. But I'm just saying. I thought you guys liked Putin, but it seems as if they do not. It seems, but I don't really know anything. That's a thing to remember. Shout out to NFL players beating their wives and girls. I don't know what they do about it, but yeah. Shout out to it actually being the Holocaust Remembrance Day. So you know, think about the Holocaust and just think about it. And this is the Late Night Ops TV, and I will see you tomorrow.